What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Bad Grass Dude YouTube channel. So, just a quick intro before we start the video. Follow along, subscribe to us, like our videos, go watch some of our other videos. We are just getting started. So, real quick, I need to discuss something with you guys. So, not too long ago, the other day, I got this call, right? So, we've been doing this property, and we haven't been paid. So we were doing snow removal on a property for a management company, and the property has since went to another management company. This management company no longer manages it. However, we've been doing the snow removal on it for about the past 5 years. Well, turns out I was never notified that the property went to another management company. So, long story short, it's like $950, right? It was, yeah. So, I've been trying to get paid from this other property manager, and they sent it over to this property manager, and they said, great, we'll pay it. Well, it snowed the other day. Yeah, it snowed. And guess what? She called me. Yeah, it's a she. Not that matters. But the property manager called me and basically said, hey, can you guys, continue to do this property this year? And I said, sure. Not really thinking. I was actually at a property snowplowing, and she says, can you, continue? And I said, wait, you want me to put it back on my schedule? She's like, yeah. I said, okay, cool, great, I can. Oh, how much battery do I got? Before she hung up the phone, she basically told me, she says, well, yeah, great, okay, take it over. I'll have my secretary or whoever deals with their stuff, I'll have them email you, and then we will get your W-9 and, your certificate of insurance. I'm like, great. Well, for one, I'm set up as an S Corp, so technically I just fill those out just to please the customers. They don't have to send me any 1099s. Certificate of insurance, no big deal. I'll call the insurance company. So I got thinking, I'm like, that means she hasn't even tried to pay this invoice. And here we are. It's like February 24th at the time she called, and I hadn't been paid for December. So I call her back and I say, hey, I can't. No. I said, I need to get paid before I can do work on this property again. Simple, right? I don't care if it's another management company. Basically, I need to get paid for the work I've done in December, and now it's February 24th. I need paid. So I told her, I said, hey, sorry, I can't add you back into the system, and I cannot do the snow removal until I get paid. So, long story short, don't sell yourself short. Yes, it was extra work. I could have made more money that day. But in reality, I was already sitting out $950. On top of that, the way some of these management companies set up properties is they retain $200 per unit, right? Now, it's a fourplex and another fourplex together. Two right next to each other. So $200 a piece per unit. And they tried telling me that they only had $200. So now I gotta wait till basically tomorrow or this week until they collect rent, which going into March, whatever. I'm not okay with that. I'm not about to do the work when they still owe me that much money, and it's not through my regular management company. It's through another one. So, long story short, don't sell yourself short. Don't keep doing work if you're not getting paid. Now, if you have a good relationship with, say, a management company, like I have a great relationship with the one I work with, and there's a few properties that they actually still owe me money. But the situation is they really don't have the money. One of them was a newly formed HOA that was short on funds, and I'll eventually get my money. through these guys, I know I'll get paid. But when it starts going to other people, other management companies, or the property is no longer being managed by this management company, I have a harder time getting paid, and I will not continue to do the work until I get paid. So, as a business, as a lawn care business, as any business who does work for people, service, if you're waiting that long for invoices to be paid, don't keep doing the work. You're just gonna. Back in the day, I would think that, you know, oh, this client, you know, they're real good people. They're gonna pay me, and I always got screwed. I got screwed out of a lot of money. I'm sure a lot of you lawn care folks got screwed out of a lot of money. You're gonna get screwed out of a lot of money doing business in general, but just keep it simple. Nowadays, on my I don't do many residential properties anymore, but nowadays, or back in the day, I used to keep going, right? They'd be like, oh yeah, I'll send some money, and eventually I'd get paid. But there were a lot of people who I thought I would eventually get paid from, and I never did. And they'd call me, and you know, I'd bug them, and they'd block me, and I'd stop by, and honestly, it got to a point where I was so busy I wasn't chasing some of those. It just wasn't worth it. And to go to court, dude, it's such a hassle. Small claims. Sometimes it's worth it. Sometimes it's not. Majority of the time, it's not. But nowadays, if they don't pay me within 20 days, I send them a notice. I call them. I basically am like, hey, I need payment, or the service is basically canceled now. So I give them about 20 days off of my invoice to pay, and if they don't, then I contact them. Where before, I just let it go. I would never contact people. So contact your people. Call them, bug them, text them, send them letters. Basically, cancel services until you get money or until they talk to you. Nowadays, everyone's going and getting credit cards from people, which is great. I had a few people this year where I got credit cards from, mainly because they were slightly late on payments. They weren't overly late, but they were late enough I didn't like. And so I required a credit card for Snorton, and it worked out great. So, anyways, like and subscribe. Follow along. We're about to start mowing. We're about to get a lot of content going. And, yeah, stay tuned.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain.